So we are the Wiener cleaners.
For a cleaner wiener. You can find us at cwiener@cleaner.com. Okay. So, our problem, cut off the top, but it is genital acne in total. Not just wiener. I know the name may say a lot, but we are for all genital acne and acne in total. So it's not limited to, but specializes in genital acne. Okay. So some background facts that we have on acne in general that may just help you get a sense for how big of an issue this is.
Acne is a skin disease that affects 85% of all people, and that's roughly, well, that's in America, roughly 17 million people, which means only 4 of you are acne-free.
Yeah, so in a class of 24, per se, only 4 people are acne-free, right? So that's just to give you a sense about how many people and what an audience that this product has for all people investing in our bacteria. Okay.
It's caused by the overproduction of sebum in your skin, which clogs up the pores, and when hair tries to get through, it creates a pimple.
And our saying that we like to say at the Wiener Cleaners is, genital acne is the pimple of the world that needs to be popped. Okay. So here at the Wiener Cleaners, we take hygiene very seriously. It's one of our main priorities. Fortunately for you, some of the research that has been done on some natural occurring bacteria in our body, for example, Staphylococcus epidermidis, which is the natural cleaner and the cleanser for sweat through our body, because Staphylococcus lives off eating sweat, which keeps us acne-free, or tries to, because a lot of teens our age have acne. And genital acne may be surprising, but it shouldn't be. So that's a picture. And Staphylococcus epidermidis is so important to us because it has brought us to our final conclusion and our main solve for this acne issue. Schlongon. The name of our acne.
The topical cream that you must apply
Topical
to get skin and sweat, which regulates your sebum levels and efficiently prevents acne from happening.
So what we did at the Wiener Cleaners is we basically just took the idea of Staphylococcus epidermidis and just enforced it and enhanced it so that it does more of a better job, kind of, getting rid of that sweat from our body so we don't have our acne, right?
Apply once every 2 weeks in the infected areas to keep it away, and wherever you want to get rid of it. It is specialized for the genital area, but can be used by either gender at any place where we have an acne problem.
So facts about Schlongon. It is a heterotrophic and aerobic bacteria. It also is mutualistic because it gets to feed off of your dead skin and sebum while you are acne-free. So it's kind of an enhancer while it doesn't kill your blood cells, so it doesn't become infectious and parasitic.
As of now, this is, to us, it's the most efficient way of preventing acne in general from happening.
Yeah, we've also spent a lot of our money in chemosynthesis trials, which are using chemicals to help find our answer on, in the lab, of how to come up with our Schlongon bacteria. So a lot of our money went towards that.
That was $15,000.
Yeah. Okay. So how does it work, right? How does it work? Okay. The first thing that you have to do is the cream is applied to all of the infected area.
Schlongon will start eating the excess sebum and the skin, this will occur because of its heterotrophic nature, so it needs to live to eat off the sebum.
The cream should be left on for approximately 20 minutes and then removed because it's just a constant attack of against the sebum, and we need sebum in our body, but just an overwhelming amount can lead to our acne. So it's kind of just a controlling, not really a replacement of what we need.
And that's why Staphylococcus epidermidis hasn't fixed our acne problems, because after a while it will have adverse effects.
Okay, and then small amount of Schlongon will remain in the pores, regulating lower levels of sebum for roughly 2 weeks. So it should be applied every 2 weeks, so you don't overdose on it, type of a deal. So that's always to be kept in mind. So help us help you. Invest in our bacteria. Make your genital acne Schlongon. Steven.
I get all worried about maybe with all this staph that you're putting on our body, maybe causing a staph infection, which can lead to death.
No, because it's not staph infection. It's completely different. Staphylococcus epidermidis is naturally occurring. You have it on your body right now. And do you have had staph infection?
Yeah.
You do. Well, that would be ironic. You have had staph infection, but I'm positive it hasn't been caused because of that. So, any other questions?
So, you can use it like anywhere, but you specifically say the genital area?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's effective towards any part of the body because the Staphylococcus epidermidis is it's used all over the body, right? When we sweat, that's what happens, it eats the sweat. But it's more specialized because when you have like the warmer inner parts of your body, like inner thighs or the groin area, that's where we sweat the most, and that's why it's most effective there.
Oh, okay.
Do you have like plans to market this so that's appealing to girls too? Because like I don't think a lot of girls are gonna want to buy like a Wiener cleaner.
Well, it's just
Well, neither would gentlemen want their schlong on.
well, I thought the Wiener cleaner is really just trying to give a fun sense of a more serious topic, right? So we're very serious about our product and how effective it really is, but at the same time, you wouldn't want like acne gone, penis clean. Like you wouldn't want something so abrupt. So we just try to put a fun play on it while keeping it serious.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to rub schlong on my face.
Yeah.
As a woman, it's just not appealing.
You should make like a different name for women.
The Schlongon is developed for the general acne man, and the Wiener cleaner is simply our company name because we're cleaning Wiener. And what you could do with your investment is develop a new cream that's possibly less embarrassing to buy and use for any
Well, I'll just put it this way. If the most serious issue that is out there is the name of the product, you shouldn't have any worries. Because if it's effective and it's working for you, then there should be no issue.
I just feel like if it specializes in this, but it can do like everything else too, then you should make it like appealing to both genders. And, yeah.
Well, I said it's already effective towards other parts of your body, but it's just more effective.
Yeah, it should be like
It's
if you see it in
specialized
the
but not
store, you're not
limited.
gonna like say, oh, the Wiener cleaners. I wanted that.
I don't want to walk
Prestigious
into
name.
CVS and have to
Prestigious
buy
name.
We need to fix the most serious problem, which is general acne. And on Proactive, you don't see any instructions on how to clean your wiener. It's just
Yeah, but I wouldn't be embarrassed to walk through Stop and Shop with Proactive in my cart where schlong on.
then you're just going off the edge. You're walking off on a path you don't never been on.
Well, I think that you have investors here telling you that your marketing strategy is a little bit off here. We have females that are clearly saying that it doesn't appeal to the female market, so why would they give their money to you? I mean, maybe you need a male line and a female line. And also, even though it may be more effective at cleaning wieners than your face, you're losing part of the market by specifically targeting.
Well, that's where the investors come in. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Really, the Wiener Cleaners has such a future ahead of it because what we can do is we have the specialized for men, right? And that's our first opening product. But what we can do is over time, if we have your investments, we can make a woman form and maybe specialize into more other parts of the body that also gain a lot of sweat, like armpits or anywhere else you can imagine.
With your money, we could develop and maybe possibly send out trials, without the name Schlongon, and give it a test to all of our new buyers.
I think it's strange that we would invest in a company called the Wiener Cleaners. Like, I thought it had something to do with hot dog.
Would you be open to just changing the name completely? Because I feel if you change the name, then there'd be no argument on this at all.
I feel the same thing, but at this point, I think has a pretty reputable name here. So if you see in the hall or going down the aisle, oh, the Wiener cleaners, that is so obvious and so out in the open. You know, we're unique, we stand out. You know,
I agree with that.
It's gonna catch somebody's
How
eye.
many derma something products come out a year and you don't recognize them?
Wiener cleaners.
Oh yeah.
How much money do you invest in?
15,000.
Have you made it back?
Yes, we have.
I'm sold.
We haven't developed a fully marketed product yet. However, it has been successful in small, non-commercial ventures.
Is there proof of these?
Yeah, they have chemosynthesis trials.
How did you do that?
Is there anyone that I could ask who has cleaned their wiener with this and been happy? Like, I don't see any.
Test it out to yourself.
I don't know if I want to be putting this on my wiener without anybody knowing. I mean, with us, I mean, you could ask John Needapoop or Mr. Needapoop. Yeah. Where's your reference?
Well, I feel like it's at one time, one person really isn't as convincing as a whole crowd would be if the crowd were to try this. So you can't really reference a crowd of people.
Do you think that might be because they don't want people to know that they use the wiener cleaner?
So are there any actual questions on the bacteria
Yes,
itself? Or
someone
just
has their hands up.
Okay.
Oh, well, mine's not the bacteria, but it's like, how would you do before and after things? You know what I mean? Like commercials? You can't like take pictures.
I mean, if
Well,
you're-
it would be spoken. You know, people are honest. People know that they have a problem and it needs to be fixed, right? I mean, everyone has a problem that needs to be fixed. If you have, say, if you have just regular acne, first thing that came to my head. If you have regular acne and then you have someone talking about, yes, I had acne, it's bothering me, self-conscious, all those issues, you can have someone like 3 weeks later after taking the Wiener cleaner, long gone, say, okay, well, my acne has reduced, gone away, and you know, I feel much better about myself. It's the same type of thing. That's how we commercialize our product.
Also, with your investment, what we could do is create a trial that's not a branch long gone, and that could be used anywhere, and it will be effective against any acne.
enough of these trials. I want to see numbers. I want to make some money. How are you going to get my product out there?
If you invest, you'll make your money back.
And here's part of the thing too. You're competing against companies that have shown, like Jessica Simpson, before and after, what her face looks like after using Proactive, where you know you're not just hearing people's word, you're actually seeing. Yeah. Well, it's had a lot of stars, but the point is, how are they going to relate to your product when there's no visual to go along with it?
Well, we're just a starting business. We're just coming out of the ground, right? As is everyone else. So we need a chance to really shine. You know, you can't just be the superstar without being semi-pro and amateur and all these other things. There's a ladder to climb.
No company that will present is in good standing right now.
Walks into
because
high
they
school,
need
he's like, hey,
the
senior
investment.
captain, I want to.
Yeah, the investment is really to show our true colors, per se.
All right. Any other technical questions? So, any technical questions for the Wiener cleaners? All right. Thank you, gentlemen.